We are going to be putting together the Drake box. This is a Count Dracula box. It's quick and easy. So we're just gonna get right into putting it together. This is just like the Franken box and the pumpkin box. So these are a square. They're 3 by 3 by 3. So it's a nice size for your kids. So I'm just going to put these two pieces together, and then I'm going to put my panels on. I am going to do some inking. I'm going to load up my Tim Holtz sponge here. Because these ink pads are new, I don't want to over ink my pieces. And it doesn't matter when I start. My husband always winds up in the kitchen, so if you hear him in the background, I do apologize. He's not a quiet person. Punch out the extra hole. So there's two pieces with a hole in it, and these will go over your pieces that have the hole for your handle. And I'm going to put on every piece but one, the one that we're going to do his face on, because it will be easier for me to do his face before it's glued down. But I am just going to go ahead and put these on. There's a slight edge around each piece. So just eyeball it. It doesn't have to be perfect. I started with the one with the circle cut out because I just think that one's easier to start with. And then the subsequent pieces, I just like to line up the bottom to the bottom of the first one I put on. There we go. This one I'm going to line up with the hole. Then I'm going to set this aside for a minute. And this one's going to be his face. So his hair is flush. Go ahead and put that on. It's flush to the top of the piece, to the top and the two sides. And then I'm going to line up the other pieces before I glue them down so I see, make sure I have enough room, just the eyes and the mouth. And he has 2 small teeth. There's a slight curve to the top of the teeth, so you can fit them to the curve of his mouth. There you go. It just needs a small dab of glue to make it stick. It's a tiny piece, it doesn't need a lot. There we go. And then, let's see where I want his eyes to go. And again, you don't need a whole lot of glue. Just make them look a little kooky. And then I'm going to put this piece on the box. And then close them up. So these are really simple, but I like them. I think they're really cute. I think they'd be good for gifts to the classrooms because you can get them done quickly. You can do a lot in a short period of time. I'm going to put the bottom on. I just use my fingers to line up the edges of the bottom. Push it down to get it to stick a little, and then I flip it over. Push down, push down. Use a pipe cleaner for his handle, and then he is completed. And that is your Drake box.